Hey y'all, it's me, Jeff, and I am back better than ever. And I say that because I have a new left knee. That's right. If you recall, I went away because I had a total knee replacement, and I thought that I was going to be able to do episodes while in recovery. Absolutely not. First of all, it was painful. It was on painkillers. It was just could not do it. But you know what? I'm ready to go. And now you might be wondering, hold on, why aren't you in the hot tub? And why in the hell are you in black and white? Well, I'm not in the hot tub because I live in Texas. And right now, today, it is 98 degrees outside. So I am not getting in the hot tub in 98-degree weather. So we're just gonna, for the time being, until the weather drops down, we're just gonna have to stay out the hot tub, unless there's a special guest, and then we might have to get in the hot tub for that. And then while this episode is in black and white, is because that's exactly what I want to talk about, is about black and white. For many of you who are going through divorce, many guys out there, I know because I've read the comments on the Facebook groups, in the men's group chats, the Reddits, Twitter. I've read all the comments. She was the love of your life. She had your children. Life is blah. Life is not the same. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sad. I'm depressed. I'm down. Basically, life has lost all color for you, or so you think. Now, we talked about this in just about every single episode, and I'm going to start off saying it because it's so important, and it has to be, I guess, repeated till you get it in your mind. The way to surviving divorce, the way to surviving and being successful in life, it's all about your thought process. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Positive thoughts breed positive results, and negative thoughts breed negative results. It's just that simple. So why does your life feel colorless? Why does it feel like everything is in black and white and lost its color? It's because that's how you see it. Divorce is difficult. Not going to say it isn't. It's an emotional thing. Yes. It's complicated. Yes. It's heartbreaking. Yes. It can cause you to be angry. Yes. But you know what? You can survive it because other people have survived it. And you can do just what 60% of all Americans have done on their first marriage. They divorced and gone on, lived their lives, got married again. And for those of you who were married twice, 30% of those who married twice, those marriages don't survive. And those people have survived and moved on, gotten married again, gotten into relationships. The sun is risen and the sun is set. Black and white is just the absence of color. But for us, because we see in color, there is no such thing as an absence of color. We only know about black and white is because we see something on TV and they turn a knob down, they call it desaturation, right? Or we only know black and white in a photograph or in film because they desaturate it, take all the color pixels out, hue and all that stuff, and then what we're left with is black and white. But in reality, everything that you have seen on TV, every photograph that you've ever seen that was black and white actually represents something that is in color. So what we're just seeing is just a perception of something that is colorful. What does that mean? That means if you think that your life is blah and that it is absence of all the thing that made it wonderful and joyful, that is only because it's your perception. That's not how it is. It is only because you see it that way. But as soon as you become positive in your thinking and think about things in a more positive manner, all the color of life, all the color in your life, all the color that is around you will come into focus. Absolutely. It's all about perception and attitude. Look at this. One of the best photographers for me growing up that I enjoyed his work. His name was Ansel Adams, and he shot a lot of photographs of all over the world. But some of the best to me were in Yosemite, and I had been to Yosemite like 2 or 3 times. And when you go to Yosemite, it is such a beautiful place. But he reduced all that beautiful, the greens, the blues, the reds, the yellows, he reduced it down to shades of white and black, shades of gray. But you know what? It's still a beautiful picture. It represents something that is majestic in life. It represents something in nature that is wonderful. And all I'm saying to you is just because you got a divorce does not mean your life is ugly. Your life is still beautiful. You're still breathing. You still have a chance to go out and do wonderful things. You still have a chance to go out and experience some magnificent highs. Oh yeah, it's all about positive thinking and thinking about things positively. Now, it's easy to say that. You say, no, I'm going through a divorce. I had the same thing. But I'll tell you one thing. So holidays are coming up. I was sitting around the house. I wanted to do something, and there was a funk fest going on, concert. Went out, bought me a single ticket, went to the concert, and had a blast. Listened to music that made me happy when I was a teenager. Brought back the concert brought back memories of when I was in high school, junior high school, in the military, and in college. And I had a good time enjoying music, enjoying being alive, and being able to do something. And that is what I'm talking about. The color is all around you. Just don't let it get you down. Start thinking about things in a different light. You are divorced. You don't have that person in your life anymore. So now you get a chance to go and do those things that you always dreamed about doing when you were with them, or the things that you always were giving grief about when you were with your ex-spouse. Go play golf. Can't go play golf because you take too much time. You know what? Go out, hang out with your friends. You remember, you hang out with the guys too much, you need to be home. Go out and do those things. Go shopping with your girlfriends. You always going shopping. Now is the time to do all those things that you wanted to do when you were married and you got grief about it. Now you have a free pass to do it all. So go out and do it and enjoy it. And that is the color in your life. That is the things that's going to bring you happiness. Because it was going to bring you happiness when you were in the relationship, because that's why you wanted to do it. Now, there is no relationship that's holding you back, so go out and do it. Oh, yeah. And just think about this. You also have the opportunity to improve yourself. Now, this is really important because if you are mature about it and an adult about it, you'll look back at your marriage and you'll say, okay, this went wrong. I could have done this better. I could have done that better. And you know what? I'm going to fix that. So the next time I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to make that same mistake. Or you can say, you know what? I'm going to go get counseling. Maybe you uncovered you got some emotional issues, emotional problems or whatnot, jealousy, controlling, whatever. You go get help. This is a great opportunity. Look what life has afforded you, the opportunity to be better. And by being better in the present, you're going to be better in the future. So when you do meet the next love of your life, the next tall, dark, and handsome, the next buxom or whatever, brunette, blonde, whatever, you will be ready. Your personality will be refined. You won't make the same fucking mistakes that you made before that either ruined the marriage or didn't help it to survive. Okay? That's a golden opportunity. Not many people get a chance to get a do-over in life. And you know that, whether you believe it or not. We go to college, you get a 4-year degree. You get a 4-year degree in history. And it's like, damn, I wish I could go back and do that again, because there ain't many jobs that hire people with history degrees, or I can't make that much money with a history degree. So, but you can't do it over again, because you're not going back and reinvest in 4 years. You make a mistake, and then what do you try and do in life? You try and right that mistake, right the wrong. That's what we tell our children. It's like, look, okay, you made a mistake. Don't make that same mistake again. Stick your finger in fire, you got burned. Don't stick your finger in fire again. This is your opportunity to be different, to be better, to be a greater version of you. And that's not just like small talk. That's a real deal. To still be able to grow. And all I'm just saying is, when you look at all of these opportunities to grow and to do things that you wanted to do, whether it's to travel or go to concerts or go to museums or learn how to play an instrument or play golf, or just improve your personality, your outlook on life, your financial status, whatnot, that is the color in your life, because that gives you purpose. It gives you drive. Right? And the one other way that I hope you always be successful in life is to have a goal. And that goal, if that goal is to be a better person, have a better attitude, to be more creative, to be more ambitious, to be more communicative, that is something to look out on the horizon and set your focus in your life towards, and motivate you to go on and go forward. That and a positive attitude is all the color that you need in your life. And when you start focusing on that, life is not going to be black and white. I mean, life is not black and white anyway, but you're not going to see it black and white, because what you're going to be seeing is every opportunity to be better, and all these opportunities are going to make you happy. All right. I know I babbled on, but wow, I'm sorry about that. It's cut off, but that's it. Just remember, whatever you do, however you do it, celebrate life. And I guarantee you, color will come back. See you in the next episode.